EastEnders Chrissie Watts could be set to walk back onto the square in the coming months on the BBC soap, as it seems the Queen Vic will be in need of a new owner once Mick Carter leaves Walford. Chrissie, played by Tracy Ann Oberman, is one of the most legendary characters on EastEnders, as she was the final wife of the villainous Den Watts, Leslie Grantham. The ruthless character was the person who ended up killing her husband, despite teaming up with Sam Mitchell, Kim Metcalfe, and Zoe Slater, Michelle Ryan, to get revenge on the love rat who had been sleeping with them all at the same time. However, as one of her accomplices returns to the BBC soap this year, viewers are desperate to see the former landlady of the Queen Vic released from prison after more than 15 years. With the character being on the show for less than 2 years, fans were devastated to see her leave in December 2005 after her crimes were finally exposed. In 18 months, Chrissie was at the center of some hard-hitting storylines, including making enemies left, right and center with some of the show's biggest characters and getting her hands on the Queen Vic. Since she has been in jail, the ownership of the pub has exchanged hands several times, with Mick, Danny Dyer, and his wife Linda Carter, Kelly Bright, being the current proprietors. Later this year, the landlord of the establishment will be bidding farewell to his life on the square as Sam makes her return to the program to stir up more trouble for the Mitchell family. However, as she makes a bid to become the Queen Vic's new owner, she could discover someone else has beaten her to it, Chrissie. This would shock Sam, as she assumed Chrissie was still in prison, but having been released for a couple of months, the jailbird will have unfinished business. By running the pub, she will become a foundation of Walford once more and will be included in several storylines with different characters. As well as her feud with the Mitchells, she will also have scores to settle with the Slaters and could end up clashing with a few characters she has not yet met. With the killer back behind the bar, it seems she could be making a long-term return to the show and fans would be thrilled with this. Following the news, actress Kim, who played Sam during Chrissie's time on the soap, would be returning this year. Viewers took to Twitter to share their thoughts on Den's ex-wife also coming back. Carol wrote on the social media platform, "Me and grandson were just discussing it would be a great if Chrissie Watts returned and killed off Grey. #EastEnders." Sydney added, "The icing on the cake would be a Tracy Ann to return as Chrissie. Come on, bring back this queen. #EastEnders." John remarked, "Surely #Chrissie is due a return, give her the keys to the Vic at EastEnders at Tracy Ann #EastEnders." Rich shared, "If Mick Carter's gonna be selling the Vic, I want Sharon to put an offer in. Only to be rejected at the final hurdle, and in walks in Chrissie Watts #EastEnders." Following the news Mick would be leaving earlier this year, Soph commented, "Now bring back Chrissie Watts to run the Vic. #EastEnders." The actress who played Chrissie from 2004 to 2005, Tracy Ann, has previously spoken out on returning to the show a decade after she left. Back in 2019 and ahead of the soap's 35th anniversary celebrations, the actress revealed she would be very much open to reprising her role. After being told viewers wanted her back on the square, Tracy explained, "I think it's humbling. EastEnders is an incredible experience, and to be part of this iconic show, and then also to have been part of murdering Dirty Den was very exciting. So I'll take it as a compliment, as she did make an impact with people, that character, and it was beautifully written. So I do think it's great to have had a character who made that much of an impact," Tracy told the team at Good Morning Britain. The soap star referred to whether she would return, adding, "You never say never. When that phone call comes, she's done more time in prison than most actual murderers." In another interview from 2010, 6 years after she left the show, the actress also expressed a desire to see what became of her alter ego. Tracy said, "The character was fantastic. When you're in a soap, you can't really do any other work, so it's nice to have done loads of other stuff. But I loved that character, and she was destined for prison, so it'd be nice to complete that story in some way," she told Cultbox. Discussing getting the role of Chrissie almost 20 years ago, the actress explained, "I was put onto a shortlist for EastEnders and I was the only one whose name I hadn't heard of. I walked in and there was Leslie Grantham, who I remembered from the glory years battling with Anita Dobson's Angie. I was late because I'd been doing a voiceover and he said, 'Are you the girl from the voiceover?' And I said, 'Are you the one who's been dead for 15 years? And that was it. It was a much more explosive 18 months than I'd anticipated. The production team kept changing and my original storyline went out the window, and within months of being there I ended up running the Queen Vic," she explained in an interview with the Arts Desk.